plays a voice note from Purple Aki of PLM. So if you don't know who PLM is, they were, I suppose, people describe them as a troll group. And, I mean, they kind of are, except there's obviously some members of that troll group who have done things that are beyond it, which we would all agree is beyond it, like doxing children, making pseudo images using, loved ones' faces and other people's faces and putting them on indecent images and all that sort of shit. And they basically, the PLM stands for Paedophile Lives Matter. They've been around for a long ass time, as long as me, pretty much. I remember when they were around, because it was when I first started doing deep dives, and they, people approached me about looking into them and stuff like that. So they have been around for a long time, in different incarnations. Now there are members of that group that are more prominent or known to have done certain things. Purple Aki is known as basically the main mouthpiece, the person who, I don't know, do I want to inflate the man's ego as much as he says my head's inflated, by saying that he's probably looked at as the leader of that troll group in some respect. Now, Purple Aki himself, the actual Purple Aki, is a S-offender who was convicted years ago. He's in his 60s now. Purple Aki on here is not that person. It's somebody who decided that's what they wanted to pretend to be for whatever reason. So that's that. Now they have sort of resurfaced again with all this sort of stuff because Angie, as usual, has been playing victim like she does all the time. You can put out a receipt of what Angie's done and Angie will say that it's everybody else's fault. And yeah, so that's sort of where we're at. And Purple Aki reached out to Corey, and Corey platformed him basically. I wouldn't have done the same. I mean, each to their own. What I will be saying as we react to these clips, including Purple Aki speaking, I will remind you of the way I described them in a very loose term, troll group. So them doing doxing and things like that, they would count as trolling. I would count that as harassment. I think fun trolling, taking the piss out of people, is a whole different sort of kettle of fish, obviously. But they also do just general trolling as well, if that makes sense. So when they say things like they're doing things for the plot, or we had the exclusive rights to Lucy Rose and shit like that, and all these people are eating this crap up, they're trolls, man. They are trolls. They're known for being trolls. Do we believe trolls, chat? I've watched some of these clips because I've been all over my FYP, and I just don't understand how some people don't realise when they're being wound up. But let's break it down now. Let's break it down.
Evil Queen Chelsea, I've just seen you pop in. Just seen you followed me. Let me play you something from Purple Aki, Chelsea. Chelsea, you screen recording. Listen to this.
Angela was never a card-holding member of the PLM. She was never an...
I mean, listen. Card-holding member. Like, they're giving out memberships. And people are, like, eating this crap up.
Initiated, never for register, anything like that. However, she was a...
Didn't initiate her or register her. People believe that there's some sort of... Honestly, I just...
PLM associate. She was in the PLM server, did speak to myself and other high-ranking PLM members privately, and she was also under PLM protection. So make of that what you will.
They don't have to do anything. Sorry, not sorry. This is what I want people to understand. When Purple Aki says something like they were a card-holding member and they hadn't been initiated, he's trolling you. That's a trolling state. He's trolling you. He's taking a piss. Like, this is what I don't understand. Like, there's certain things that people are just, oh my god, for real? No, I've heard this man spew the same stuff for years, and he's playing people like fools. Again. Again.
I rest my case, Your Honour.
Stirs the fucking pot.
But I mean, there's no doubt that Angie was involved with them. We've all seen that. But when a troll is given the opportunity to troll, a troll's going to troll. Simple.
No, Fritz, no.
Here we go. Right, so Purple Aki comes into Delusa's box and she's waiting for the police. Now, this is a really stupid move by Angie, but of course she doesn't have much brain in that peanut, so I'm not really expecting much. She's trying to get Aki to threaten her because she's going to the police. However, I have seen Purple Aki and members of PLM call Angie and threaten her over the phone while she's live streaming, and Angie be laughing her head off. So she's now trying to play it like she's a victim, like she's being terrified by this group, and like she hasn't used them for clout. Because let's face it, when it comes to arguments and, oh my God, listen to this person threatening me on the phone and everything like that, Angie has let her viewers eat that up before, while she plays the performance and laughing and giving it back to them, right? So then to suggest that she's now all of a sudden, because everybody's now starting to realise Angie's a bit too pally with a paedophile group, then obviously the story has to change, doesn't it?
What do you mean no threats?
Well, come on, you threatened me 2 days ago. Do another one. Say another one.
Had a bad day at work.
Oh, piss off. I only put him in because I wanted to, hear him threaten me again like he did 2 days ago. Whatever, all the evidence.
Thank you, Debbie. They need repainted.
He didn't. I know, good on you, Ange. Yeah, I just thought I'd get more evidence on him.
Well, how did that work out? More evidence on him. She says that they were threatening her to be in the group, yet she needs more evidence somehow. Why do you need more evidence?
Oh, he's threatened to, because people were like, Corey running with this PLM shit, he threatened to unalive me yesterday. Me and my mother. Mm-hmm. Should let him ramble on.
Hey. Thank you.
What's going on there?
How are you, Beth?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Snell. Do you know his real name? No, but I can go for the people that are saying it. I like the misinformation Corey's putting out. That's
Just looking at stuff here, one sec. Right, no bother.
causing it. He did.
I can't deal with the chewing.
What kind of...
We're going to skip past some of this stuff. We're going to watch all the PLM stuff and then come back to the random ones.
Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone.
Yeah, we'll just move on. You'll be later, sir. Right, Alex.
You've done Angie.
Thank you, Joker, for the sub for 3 months. Alex speaks on the situation with Miss J and Delusive about what really happened and explains how J actually always defended Angie and was there for her. The fact that Angie is trying to make herself out to be a victim yet again doesn't shock me, obviously, because that's what she fucking does all the time. But she's not taking responsibility of being a grown-ass adult and being so pissed up that when she made a phone call, she didn't know who the hell she was speaking to. It's everybody else's fault. It's wild.
You turned on Jay today for no reason. Let me be fucking honest about it.
Because she needs a new storyline to distract away from her involvement in PLM. If she gets everyone fighting and has drama with Jay, then PLM becomes the next, yesterday's drama, and everyone will focus on this nonsensical argument that nobody cares about. Am I right, chat, or not? What do you think?
That woman, when me and you have beefed, that woman has had your back. And me and Jay's argued off the back of it as well. See, this is all stuff that happens off TikTok, so it's no one's business. However, I think you need to know the people that you've turned...
Genuinely think it's just faking a beef to replace the stuff everyone's talking about.
...done today are the fucking wrong ones. Because
thank you, Shabab, you stunner.
Me and Jay have had many a rows. In fact, me and Jay have had the most beef off the app than probably anyone else. When she's had your back. The arguments me and Jay have had regarding you is madness.
Probably will, sorry.
Because even though she knew you was in the wrong, she still had your back. So, yeah, I think you made a big absolute mess today of your fucking live because you was bored and no one was... Because you see, you tried to get me in the box. I wasn't interested. You tried to aggravate other people. They weren't interested. So you turned on Jay, didn't you? You literally turned on Jay. The one person that actually properly was probably there for you. Everyone else is there for you because, because you've got a big platform. But Jay hasn't got a platform, so she doesn't really give a shit. So there's a big difference. So I think you made a rod for your own back when it comes to Jay. So I don't understand why that's Shelley, right? And that's what Angie does. Her biggest supporters...
Completely off topic. I had to explain to my son what made a rod for your own back meant. It's like, I don't know what that means. And I went, well, you're making a rod for your own back. So if you were to get a rod and put it down your back and you were trying to, move around, it'd be very uncomfortable, wouldn't it? And he was like, well, why would I want to do that, Dad? And I went, I'm not telling you to do that, for God's sake. We'll do this a different time, all right? We'll discuss this a different time.
When she's got nothing going on, she'll say they're after her platform, she'll call them wrong uns, she'll go and target them.
I know, the tism, they're taking the things literally.
That's exactly what happens all the time. It's only a matter of time when Jojo stops gifting her as much as she gifts her now. Jojo goes live, Angie calls her a wrong un, and...
I mean, yeah, it is a repeated pattern with Angie. We'll speak about you in a bit.
Humour we had, what kind of...
Right, here we go. Purple Aki, out Angie, and the rest. Part 1. Let's go.
Rhetoric we had, yet she decided to associate with us. She spoke to us privately, myself, people like John Paul McMullen, aka Johnny Boy, Zoe Scott, aka...
Johnny Boy, that's Scottish Johnny. That's Scottish Johnny. He's a wrong'un. Crackhead, but a wrong'un.
Gay Zola, some big members there.
Scottish Johnny spent a long time. This is a member of PLM trying to call me out. This is a guy who made CP, made indecent images of children and stuff. And he, it's just an absolute, honestly, cracked out of his head on live, being like, somebody get the fact freak in here. Get him in here and I'll tell him about it. Piss off. Piss off, you waster.
It was, she was very, very much involved in the PLM cinematic universe.
Okay.
The PLM cinematic universe. Are you guys hearing this? And you don't think that there's an element of trolling in what this guy is telling Corey? Come on, man.
Dropping purple hearts. Sorry, that's just my men. They're not going to do anything dodgy. They're not going to, just dropping purple hearts. Show me some love. Okay. Go on.
Okay. Do you... I know you said that you were going to have a look through messages and obviously you were going to prove some more points with Angela. What is your plan with Angela?
Plan with Angela? They're a troll group, Corey. Do you know what they're planning on doing? Trolling her? Come on. Fuck me, it's not exactly the Great Heist, is it? My God.
What is my plan? Oh, sorry, I'm watching the live at the same time. And
it's okay, you don't need to watch the chat.
Even Aki was taken back by the question because it's like, hey, for real, what have we got planned?
My subscriber only now, it's alright.
Okay, it's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so my plan with Angela is at the end of the day, PLM this, PLM that. What it's turned into is become a bat with these big content creators to just shut each other down. You're part of PLM, you're part of PLM. At the end of the day, a lot of people, a lot of big creators were mixed in with us on the Scottish side of TikTok, on
can I ask you,
TikTok, like all over.
Can you elaborate for my life? What is or what was PLM?
It doesn't stand for anything. It's whatever you want it to stand for. It can mean what people think it means. It can mean people lives matter. It can mean Pakistani lives matter. It can mean whatever you want it to mean. Do you know what I mean? It's an idea.
So what?
Well, I'm going to believe it stands for Paedophile Lives Matter, because you had people in there making indecent images using other people's children's pictures and photoshopping their heads onto stuff and things like that. So I'm going to go with that, no matter how much you try and spin it.
So what was the idea of the group? Did you turn into a troll group? Was that always the plan?
Right, okay. My knowledge of how PLM started, back in the day on TikTok Live was wild, right? You could roast the hell out of anybody. You could say anything you wanted. There wasn't many people calling people out for their behaviours, all right? It was people they did roast battles. They went off on each other. Angie hosted these things. So Angie would host them. She didn't have a lot of viewers back then, but she'd have all the boxes full and people would be tearing into each other. PLM would go into that live and sit with Angie and do all of that. And PLM started servers, from what I understand, when Lucy Rose got live banned because she had the court order against her. What they did was they got her into their Discord, so she would be live video calling or streaming, or I don't know if you can stream in Discord, doing stuff like that. And then the group built and built and built, and then obviously it had characters in it involving like Scottish Johnny and Frosty and these people who went on to make CP and different things like that. So that's my knowledge of how it all started, and that's only from what you hear from being over the period of time, you know.
Plan?
No, I just started going live.
Nobody's coming in the box, so you're wasting your time.
I used to bully people, and then people watching me bully people, and then I made a Discord server, and then we started.
Thanks, Mickey.
Bullying people.
Mickey, tell the Observer to check her messages. Alicia is trying to get in touch with her.
People together, and do you know what I mean? It was it got quite big. At our peak, we had about 4,000 members.
And your.
Thank you, Jojo. Thank you.
I'm going to call her a job just for argument's sake. But you then would go into people's lives and relentlessly troll them.
Yes, yeah.
Would you?
And this is true. This is true. So obviously PLM got known for doing this doxing, and I'm not just talking about doxing like the traditional doxing we're talking about. I'm talking about all the horrible shit as well, all the across the line stuff. Thinking about how to say TikTok friendly, and people did approach PLM and say, go for this creator, or give the addresses of creators that they wanted trolling, or phone numbers or anything like that. It happened to me. It happened to several creators.
You take that off the app?
At times, yeah. Like certain people, Andrew got targeted off the app. Some people did get pulled up on. People got ambulances sent, takeaway sent, paint splashed on their doors. Do you know what I mean?
So Angela said the only reason she said she was once in PLM,
it does, Beth,
was to stop you all from trolling her. Is that correct?
That is a lie. I'll tell you the exact story.
That's not how you get rid of a troll. You know how you get rid of a troll? You starve them of attention. Simple.
I'm going to tell you exactly how me and Angela went down. So what happened was, she was, at the time, I would like to say a medium-sized, nowhere near as big as she is now, medium-sized content creator. She'd get 100, 200 views. This was post the dog incident, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so she was known, but not known now. I had a bigger name than at the time.
Okay.
And she used to let me in the box.
Fucking dog. Thank you. I
used to make my jokes, or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? And she used to laugh along.
Well, I don't think anybody learned anything from this conversation. And Corey, I don't know whether he was just letting the guy speak, but he seemed to be buying into a lot of stuff that were obvious troll statements.
Oh, yeah, I know it's humour, I know it's this, I know it's that. And I don't know if you heard of a bird called Irish Kelly. Have you heard of Irish Kelly?
I've heard of her, yeah.
So Irish Kelly is someone I used to bully. Irish Kelly gave her a lot of grief for sitting around with me. Do you know what I mean? And it was kind of like some people liked it, some people...
And how would you know that, Mango? You requested my box, and then obviously you were out of the box, and how would you know that?
People didn't like it, do you know what I mean? But it was one of... But he didn't care. She used to speak to us privately. Angie had a problem. Oh, yo, Aki, like this person's saying so-and-so to me. Sort them out. This person's doing this to me. Sort them out, bruv.
So hold that thought. So whenever...
Can we have Mango's comments removed, mods? I've blocked them. Clear 00 account. We're going to have to be shit hot on this tonight. Sorry, that sounds like I'm having a go, but you know what I mean. But people like that, what they're doing is they're putting in something in the chat that people will run with nothing, and it's a clear plant. It's a 00 account.
Angela had a problem with people, she would then come to you, would she, for you guys to go and troll her? Then
She would come to us, she would ask us to gather information, she would ask us to... A lot of this was done off the app, but a lot of it online, she used to let me sit in her box.
And you've got to think, though, recently we've seen evidence of Angela, Delusive Angie, asking people to go and find my address, find Alicia's address, so we know it's within her character to do this.
She loved it. Do you know what I mean? Then our relationship started breaking down because she was getting so much grief, so she was a bit 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
do you remember anybody that she got you to troll? Could you spat out a name, the one that you remember the most?
I know it's not Purple Aki. God's sake, we covered this.
The one that I remember the most, she got us to troll Kendra.
Who?
Kendra.
Kendra.
Everyone knows Kendra on this app. Yeah, Kendra.
Okay, so
she's an PLM member.
So she done something to Angela, whatever
It's alright.
that was, and
The amount of people who think it is as well.
then you went after this lady.
Route to number one, and I just do want to say, I know, like, we're here
No, I've never done a deep dive on PLM.
primarily to talk about Andy. There's a lot of people going around on UK TikTok that were full on PLM members.
Like I say, I do think starving them of energy is the only way, you know? No bother.
Cat and Billy, I don't know if you've heard of them.
Nope.
Full on PLM members, people act like they weren't even...
Also, you've got to think the sort of accusations that are about, that's not for me to look into. That's extreme. You're talking like CP allegations and all sorts of shit like that.
Do you know what I mean? They're fully washed their hands with it. Somehow they
You can drop as many names as you want.
It might be, I don't know, Tracy, I don't know. I think it was about scoring points. I think it's about scoring points.
Cat and Billy, Ruth was involved. Hartlepool, there's some Hartlepool members. One of them turned out to be an actual peddler and got exposed by us. So when it comes to people actually doing stuff to kids, is there any proof? I just saw chat, a lot of proof. Someone was actually doing things to kids. I've never done anything to kids. I've never even spoken to a kid intentionally. Do you know what I mean?
Well, what about Rent-A-Gob Billy?
Sorry?
Rent-A-Gob?
Is that what he calls himself now? Billy, the camp one, the one who's...
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, so that one. So we gained kind of like exclusive rights to Lucy Rose for about half a year back in...
Why does Miss J need views again when she doesn't go live, Tracy? She's been live just because of this incident.
2023, like we had her in a server. She wasn't allowed on TikTok. We had exclusive rights to any Lucy Rose content. She was...
Exactly, yeah, but FYP clips, this is another thing where that's like baiting troll bait to me, a statement like that. I've never talked, intentionally. It's to get people riled up. I really do think these people have been doing that for years and years and years and years and years. And what they want to do is trigger and upset people, whether it's as simple by the statements they make or whether it's by other things they do like doxing, etc. Buffy, you legend. Have you dyed your hair yet? I want to see new hair pics.
Was in our Discord
Does the curtain match the drips?
server 24/7. Billy, being obsessed with Lucy Rose, what's he going to do? He's going to jump on the back.
Basically, Queenie, in a way, I do think that there's a lot of rage baiting going on here and trolling. But the thing is, how do I explain this? Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Norma. God, you've all gone wild there for a second. Thank you very much. There's truth in some of the things that Aki's saying. The fact that he hung around with certain creators. The fact that creators have approached PLM and asked them to troll people and go in on people and all that. These things are true. These things have been documented. There's been evidence of it. But some of the things he's saying is, who knows? It seems like a work of fiction, saying that there's a bloody multiverse and he has the exclusive rights to Lucy Rose content, like she's the next big Netflix drama series. Like, these things are all said to just get people on the hook.
He was plugging up our server, streaming the content. He was working with us. He was promoting our thing. Kat, she was very deeply involved. And you know what Kat's gonna say? Kat's gonna say,
Billy used to troll Lucy Rose, quite rightly, because Lucy Rose and Brian are wrong-uns. But Billy used to be in PLM, from what I understand, so he could find out what was happening with Lucy Rose, who was banned from TikTok because of a court order, and then Billy would bring what he found in PLM to the app, to TikTok. So as far as I know, do you know what I mean? How interconnected they all were while doing that, I don't know. But that's from what I understand.
my ex-husband, current husband, my partner is a copper. I was going in to expose him. Bollocks. Kat was in there every single day, making friendships, boxing children herself. No, I'm sorry, you either own your shit like me and other people
Queenie, what's that smell? Oh, lovely. Femme fresh.
do. Or you lie like they do, do you know what I'm saying?
Kat is Alex Brigham's mod. Yes, I remember.
Yes, and Alex Brigham, you know who Alex Brigham talks to? John Paul McMullen, who Angie also talks to. This thing goes so deep, you know.
Is that Scottish Johnny, I think? I'm not too sure.
That Kelly, anyone seen that Kelly? She's a bit of a minor character. Kelly in Angie's comment section. She was ex-PLM. She got kicked out of PLM. Imagine how bad you have to get kicked out of the worst troll group of Britishers. Imagine how bad you have to be. She got kicked out of PLM.
Saying things like the worst troll group in the British Isles, like, I mean, come on.
And what's so saying with a man who makes indecent images of children?
Oh, yes, so it is Scottish Johnny.
God, this does go
This
deep.
is one of Angie's fans, one of Angie's people. The thing goes so deep. Zoe Scott, who was in Angie's box today, saying Corey should have boxed me. Zola Scott is friends with Jason Eames from Hartlepool. Dick Frosty, that's the one. Someone said Frosty in the comment section. Ex-PLM.
Frosty's ex-PLM, you hear that?
Are scrolling all over the app.
And all of that PLM lot are crawling all over that BMI account to do with me. They crawl all over Feisty's page, everything like that. They're all everywhere. Frosty, Scottish Johnny, they've all been in Angie's live. They've all been in Angie's boxes. They've been in Feisty's live. Feisty's been in their live. They've been in the comment section. They're talking about it. Thank you for the positivity. Thank you. Wrong-uns stick together, man. They stick together. Hey, faces. Right,
She loves it.
part two.
Listen,
Yeah, of course she loves it.
privately on the phone. So like, I've spoken to her on the phone. I've had a number. I don't have a recent number. I'll give her that. I don't have that. I'll be honest. But I've had all the previous numbers.
And obviously, Aki did have, and I'm definitely pausing that because of the potato being on Corey. Aki definitely did have Angie's number because he was ringing her and threatening her. So when Angie says that she rings, you know, she was getting threats and phone calls and stuff like that, how could that be happening if they didn't have her number?
I've had on Snapchat and I've
Catherine, thank you.
had on Discord. Every single time we speak on the phone normally, even if I'm threatening her, she laughs it off. She doesn't care because she knows I'm purple like.
Exactly, and I've seen that on a live stream. Who here, chat, I mean, there's 200 odd, right? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Who has seen Angie streaming and she's taking a call and people are like screaming and threatening her or saying they're going to come round and do whatever? That is Purple Aki every time. And what does she do when it's going on? She's laughing away about it, laughing and doing it. But it's only because everybody has said, You realise that Angie hangs around with these people. Suddenly she's trying to flip the switch around, trying to change everything around.
I'm a troll, I'm not going to do it with blah, 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 all of that shit. When it's streamed on live, then she does the theatrics. Oh, I'm really scared.
Yeah. She does it with me, bro.
I know, 100%.
Thank you for the treasure box.
Do you know, am I a vile troll? Yes. Have I said horrible things? Yes.
You said it to me last night, Cliff. Yeah, you did, yeah.
But, yeah, even you called us and I'm going to put you in a car boot. I'm not going to do nothing, bro. Do you know what I mean?
You didn't say you were going to put me in a car boot. You said you were going to put my dad in a car boot.
You know what I mean? Potato, you know what I'm saying?
You said I was going to swing on your DICK.
Listen, don't be revealing that part to the public, man.
I just did. Right, so
Joking along with them's not a great move.
anyway, so coming back on to Delulu. So Delulu used to obviously, she was inside the server, blah, 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 blah. She used to come to you for you then to defend her and go against these people and go and troll these people relentlessly. And the biggest person that you remember that she got you to troll was who, Megan?
Hey guys.
Again?
Keep tapping that screen, guys, and hold the screen, hit repost, please. I want to see some reposts, then we'll press play again. It's wild, all of this sort of stuff. But people are believing too much that it's just said. There's just said. And some of the things that they're saying that are true, there's been evidence out there for bloody ages.
Kendra Renix, and Ruth as well, who's been involved lately again.
Ruth was in her box the other day.
Yeah, one thing I'll say about Ruth, she wasn't involved in the original PLM. However, there was a successor group run by a man, a gay man like yourself, called Chicken Dipper. It's Chicken Dipper.
See, I've heard all these names, but I don't know all of them and what they were, you know what I mean, what they were about.
But there was, after I left, after I went to go do whatever I wanted to do in real life, there was a lot of successor groups to PLM, one of them being Chicken Dippers.
Basically, their servers kept getting closed down because of the extreme shit that was in there. That's my guess. So a server gets shut down, you start another server or XYZ.
A slapper group. And Ruth was heavily involved with them. And that Clapper Slappers group was full of ex-PLM. They were still dropping purple hearts. You know what I mean?
Okay, so with I just want to stick on the subject of Angie. I know you've got a lot to talk about, and I understand that. That's fine. But in
this is why I'm saying it's point scoring. It's not about getting and finding out everything about PLM. It's statements like this that's like, okay, I'm glad he's speaking about it and drawing attention to it, but you can tell the motive. The motive is because he wants to talk about Angie, but there are a lot more creators involved. You know what I mean? Probably later. Unfortunately, I'm not on the Scottish side of TikTok, unless I react to random videos, and they're always wild.
In regards to Angie, obviously, we know she was in there. You're going to get us proof and everything, which is
that's hilarious, Stu.
Fine. She has been messaging. Is she still messaging high-ranking people in PLM or no?
So, I wouldn't call her high-ranking, but Zola's
high-ranking. Fuck me. It's these sort of statements. He's trolling, man. Fucking high-ranking. Fuck me.
Who was in PLM. We've got evidence of her being in PLM. Zoe Scott from Hartlepool today was in her box. I fell out with Zoe a long time ago. It was in her box today saying, blah, 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 I've got footage of Aki saying this, that. She probably does. I'll say a lot of wild stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not going to deny that. But she said, this was today, Corey. People who watched Andy's live could vouch for this. Zoe's...
It's my favourite gift. Thank you, Mimi.
Black hair with the red highlights was in her box today saying, Corey better not box Aki because he said this, that, the third. Zoe Scott was in PLM, extensively involved in PLM, and she got kicked out of PLM. So, like I was saying earlier, how bad do you have to...
Why is he out in his own group? Because he's probably not out in his own group. He's probably telling you what he wants you to hear. You know, we're taking the word of somebody who proudly says they ran a group like PLM.
To get kicked out of the worst troll group that TikTok has ever seen. You have to be pretty bad. And I'll tell you why she got kicked out. She got kicked out for associating with Jason Eames from Hartlepool. Jason Eames, a.k.a. Top Boy, a.k.a. who we call Top Notch.
Thank you, Dark Italian. I love that gift.
Impregnated a 15-year-old child when he was 20 years old. I don't stand for actual.
Jesus Christ.
I know you're lying.
And that girl was in it was in Delusives today.
That woman was in Delusive Angie's today. Johnny boy, John Paul McMullen from Scotland.
And that's Scottish Johnny. Right now, let me show you something with Scottish Johnny. 1 second. Press the deep dive button. PLM. So it's got to be that one. Or, yeah. Right, so Scottish Johnny is the guy who made CP used by taking the images of people's children from like a Facebook or something like that and putting their heads on images of indecent images. Now listen to Scottish Johnny talking in a private clapper live. This was sent to me a long time ago. So listen to what he says about passing information on to Delusive Angie.
Seen you in Feisties. Are you friends with
Now the noise there, the woman speaking, and I don't know if Canadian Angie's still in here, but I heard that this person has been in contact with you. This is Demi, as in Demi and Tracy. Demi and Tracy, how do I say it so nicely? How do I say it so nicely? Are crackheads. I really don't know how to say it. They were PLM. They were in PLM. A long time ago. And from what I understand, they now have beef with PLM. So I would be very careful listening to them. Alright? I knew them years and years and years and years and years ago. And it's a shame to see how much they've gone downhill. I saw them recently. I didn't even recognise who it was. They're not very nice people. They're not very nice people. So this is her talking at the start. So this is her talking to Scottish Johnny, who is the guy who makes, the CP using other people's children's faces and on indecent images. And they're talking about how they pass on information to Delusive Angie.
Seen you in Feisties. Are you friends with Feisty?
Feisty gave me the information about Chloe drink driving. I gave it to Ange, then Ange ran me.
So Chloe with the Black Hearts used to be friends with Angie. They had a fallout. Feisty, then, I don't know whether this is even a true story, came up with that and then passed that information via Scottish Johnny and themselves to Delusive Angie. So when we're saying that there's connections with people and them using them to troll or attack other people, well, there it is. There it is. I'll play it one more time again. You see the timeline explained. Hey, mind your business.
Seen you in Feisties. Are you friends with Feisty?
Feisty gave me the information about Chloe drink driving. I gave it to Ange, then Ange ran me.
So Scottish Johnny gave the information to Delusive Angie, who ran with that story, and Scottish Johnny got the information from Feisty. When I say all wrong and stick together, well, there you go. And there, there we go. There we go.
Who was at one point a very high-ranking member, head of PLM Scotland. He was in charge of all our Scottish stuff. John Paul McMullen, Johnny boy, has extensive
And that's the Scottish Johnny guy we've just heard.
Extensive conversations with Angie. He also got kicked.
And now Aki's saying they had extensive conversations with Delusive Angie. Well, we've just heard Scottish Johnny saying how he gave information to Angie.
Out of PLM for making indecent images of children, editing, which is something our docs.
Hey Angie, I'm just reacting, but obviously I've got my deep dive files as well.
Children, but I don't put them onto adult content. If do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get you.
That's what he was doing, that guy that we've just heard speak.
Thank you,
He
Victoria.
was putting children images on adult content. He had Angie in the server. Zola had Angie in the server. There's proof of all of this. Like,
I think there's a lot for you to go through, and obviously you could do that in your own
Enjoying these reactions, make sure you're following, guys.
time.
loads.
I think we majorly want to concentrate on the Angie thing.
you mainly want to concentrate on the Angie thing because it's more about the beef with her than what PLM was, etc.
So what else have you got on Delulu?
Well, that's probably the biggest thing.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you.
Is that extensively, while she was calling out PLM in one breath, she was working with Johnny and Zola. You know what I mean?
Thank you,
Angie. At the same time, even with me back in my day, back when I used to go live regularly, I was in a box all the time. I was like PLM was like an attack dog.
But like you just said, she was coming to you with her problems. She wanted you to deal with her problems for her. Yeah.
Yes. She came to me with her problems. She said, so-and-so's giving me grief. And give him grief back. You know what I mean?
But these things have already been documented. This is not new information. It might be new information to some people, obviously. But it's been well known for ages.
I did it for the love of the game. I've never profited off
the love of the game. Okay.
PLM, I've never...
Yeah, I was going to do my next question. Did she ever pay you for any of this, or was it just a favour?
So when I say to you, so-and-so paid me, so-and-so paid me, I'm speaking very truthfully to you, Corey. When I say all of that stuff, I say that for a bit of banter, that's a laugh, like, it just sounds funny, like someone paid me to troll someone.
Yeah, because here's the thing. To PLM, doxing your family on the internet is trolling. And that is the game, part of the game that they love. So having people that they think are easy targets to troll, or people that are given over as targets by other creators to troll, usually the creator who's asking them to troll somebody gives them information that they can use to make the trolling easier for them. Well, yeah, that's fair game for them as far as they're concerned.
I never get paid. I do it for the love of the game.
Thank you, Mimi.
You know what I mean? It's mutually beneficial.
Yeah.
I'll get targets. I'll get people I can fuck around with, and Angie gets people she wants sorted out. Trucker G, another one back in the day, big TikTok creator, used to come to me. What's his name? Scotty Lum, white convert, big on Muslim TikTok, used to come to me. All of these people have washed their hands away from me. All these people have washed their hands away from me.
Scotty Lemon, Trucker G.
Scotty Lemon Trucker. This was back, we're talking, this was pre-Angie 2022. So many, you know what I mean? Scottish TikTok. If you actually research the shit that is going on Scottish TikTok, is fucking mental.
Thank you, Karen.
Half of them were like pro PLM and fucking around with us. Half of them hated us, and it was like.
I've got something here. I don't know whether.
Dreams, wrinkle silk on my rose tinted.
Right, okay, so PLM. So this was PLM's hidden channels in their Discord. I don't know how long ago this was. So you have obviously the text channel, server rules, Shisha Lounge. The next one down is CP images. The next one after that is grooming techniques. The next one after that is edits and memes with a voice channel. Next one is PLM headquarters. Next one is CP stream room. Next one is roleplay with the faces of children. Next one is Purple Aki's private chamber. Next one is Purple Aki's Neverland. Next one down is Pedalo Lives Matter. Next one under that, Secret Unveiled CP. And then a voice channel, the Child's Play, and the Grand Chamber. So this is the kind of group. Now, just because channels are posted with those sort of titles doesn't necessarily mean that they contained those things. But why the fuck would you? Why the hell would you?
Did Angela get you to troll Alex Brigham?
To troll Alex Brigham. I'll be honest, and again, I could make up stuff and say.
Thank you, Tilly.
No. Just be honest, bro, because otherwise it all gets complicated.
No. That's what I'm prefacing with this. That's what I'm prefacing with this. I can sit here and make up stuff and say, yes, she did. No, she didn't. She didn't get us to troll Alex Brigham. PLM at the time, Alex Brigham started coming around late 23, 2024. I wasn't around for that. However, I will say one thing. Alex Brigham does that cat. 100% PLM. Me and her used to have intimate. I don't mean it like that, but me and her used to have private, personal conversation. Used to talk about life. She was in the servers, all the private servers, all the hidden areas. Kat was fully involved. She will tell you she was there to expose it, but no, she was fully involved. But no, I'll be honest, she's never told me to troll Alex Brigham.
Okay. So all that Elusive has done really then is she's lied to the public. She said that she only said that she was in your server because she didn't want you to troll her, even though you've debunked that. And you've also said that she was in private conversations with most of you headwigs. And then also she used to come to you to get you to troll.
Do you get the feeling that Corey was just in over his head there? He just looks like he's like Jesus Christ trying to get all this in.
Troll other people because she couldn't sort it out herself. Is that pretty much it?
That's pretty much it. I do want to. So Kat is involved in this side of TikTok. I know you mainly want me to focus on Angie, but this all links in with Alex Brigham and that. I just want to say another thing about Kat. So my server was a bastion for free speech. You could say
this is very serious. You're right.
Whatever you want. The only rules were no indecent images of children, and you had to be 18 and over. I did not want to associate with actual real life children. To join my server, you had to prove that you were 18 and over. What Kat did, Kat actually got her 17-year-old son. So Kat calls us pedos. She actually got her 17-year-old son, underage son, involved in the server and lied to me that he was 18. She got him involved in the server. Another one, Ruth, her son was in the server. He was an adult though. He was an adult at the time, but her son was in the server. He was part of PLM.
Wild.
Miss Red, yes, I did troll Miss Red.
Well, here we go. Now it's going to talk about Miss Red briefly.
Red, again, how do you think I got her number? Who had a massive falling out at the time?
Was it Angie again?
You know what I mean?
Boom.
Angie give you Red's number?
Yes, Miss Red's number. I believe she's changed that number. Another thing.
I wonder, chat, do you believe that? Do you believe that? Okay? Look at Corey's face. If you think that Angie gave Miss Red's number to PLM, put smiley face. Alright, go. So the majority of you guys think that it's chance that Angie gave out Miss Red's number to PLM.
It was yesterday.
Right. I'm going to come back to this. We're just hitting all the PLM stuff first.
Concentrate on them all. But right now, my grime is with Delusive. And the fact that Delusive...
Thank you, Shell. Thank you so much. And everybody else sending the gifts as well and the heart me's.
Subscribed just to ask me why I'm giving him a platform even though she had him in the box. Madness. And not only that, and the part that's really infuriating...
Yeah, but Christina, right, I hear you, but you're also taking that as a pinch of salt from somebody who runs a troll group. Let's see some evidence first, you know what I mean?
...created me is Angela got...
Beanie a cutie.
...doxed Pearl's number to him and got him to threaten Pearl. That is terrible. And Red. The truth comes out, Angela.
Well, this is it, Emmy. Right. This was interesting. I wasn't expecting my name to turn up in the whole bloody PLM conversation.
We're all asking about Feist. Oh, what about Candyman or Feisty?
I'll show you some evidence to do with Feisty and PLM. If you guys want to see it, that is.
Who's Candyman?
Candyman.
I don't know who Candyman is. He might be while I was away. Feisty, however, me and Feisty, we've had our ups and downs. We've had a couple of Barneys. However, she has worked with Johnny Boy and she has worked with me. Another thing.
Massively.
I'm going to let you know, Corey, I've not really spoken about yet, is there's a technique that these people do. They use middlemen. So they could wash
Middlemen.
their hands from it and pretend like they never worked with PLM. They will work with someone who works with PLM to like. So she was sending stuff to Kat, who was sending stuff to me, to Docs. I can't remember the name, man. Who was it? I think it was someone involved in Lucy Rose drama, but Feisty has worked with us, yes. And she's openly worked with Johnny Boy.
Yeah. They follow each other. They follow each other and everything like that. I got videos of them hanging out together in the boxes together and everything like that.
Who's Napoleon?
Can you stop spitting?
Sorry?
You stop spitting.
Stop spitting. Nah, you know when I talk a lot, I get like a lot of saliva in my mouth, bro. You know what I mean? Fact freak. No. Like, I will say it with Chesty. I think, yeah, he's never worked with us as far as I'm aware. You know what I mean?
Worked with us.
This is just nuts. Can everyone send your heartbeats though, please? Thanks.
He missed the point there. People were asking whether Feisty used PLM against me.
No, yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, sorry, no, that was the person. Yeah, no, I've just realised what you meant. Yeah, the person who was, who Feisty got, one of the people that Feisty got us to troll was TheFactFreak. Another one was a woman involved in the Lucy Rose drama. I can't think of it just yet. I want to say was...
Penny drops and knew exactly what they were on about.
Is it Lisa Broomfield? I'm not sure.
And obviously I've got a hell of a lot of evidence of Feisty. So what's this one first? Right, so you'll read that account there at the top. That is Frosty, right? One of Frosty's accounts, PLM. Who's following? We're too feisty. But, you know, maybe it's just a thing. Oh no, wait a minute. We're too feisty. Following Frosty. All of Frosty's accounts. Well, a couple of Frosty's accounts. Yeah, maybe it's just a coincidence though. Oh no, wait a minute. Now here's Delusive Angie. Does she look panicked or upset? She's hosting a live stream. Who's in her box? Well, we have Linz. We have Frosty, who's had enough time to receive some gifts. And we have Feisty. And what is Feisty saying in the comments? Big up Frosty. Let's go on. Let's go on to some more stuff. What else have I got? I'm not sure what this video is.
But it's now been outed, thanks to Comment Cafe, because I missed it, that they were trying to set TheFactFreak up in a fucking, what's it called, in a group chat. They were trying to set him up.
I'm out of it. I listened to like bits on here, but yeah.
But he's a TheFactFreak. Or not?
You what, sorry?
TheFactFreak. He's a good guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? What made me...
Some mad shit, didn't she? She said he'd done all sorts to her.
Yeah, I think the sad thing is, because the majority of last year, I wasn't on TikTok. I come off because I did that thing, like typical thing of like, when it got too much, I came off and I just stayed off. I had nothing to do with it.
That has nothing to do with PLM. I don't know why it's in that folder. What's this one? One sec.
I'm fucking sick of this PLM.
Here we go. So is Feisty talking about PLM as well? Because your mum's game for it and you know she is.
Shit, right? I'm going to say it one more time. When PLM was first started, when it was first going around, it was People Lives Matter. And they were a trolling group and they just used to take the mick out of Lucy Rose and Princess Flo. When Princess Flo was going in there, I went into this server on an account called Flower Pot or Floral Honey or something stupid like that. I didn't use Way Too Feisty. The Way Too Feisty in there is apparently someone called Wes or Wayne. It's not me. My Discord name isn't even Feisty, so, you know, you've got that wrong.
So, if we'd have been like, oh, well, you know, she was in it when it was just a troll group, we've obviously shown all the evidence of her still being in touch with members who were outed for making CP. Now, let's go on to something else. So, this is Feisty in a group chat. In a group chat on Discord. 1 second while we get... because she's talking. Now, Johnny here, who do you think that is? That's Scottish Johnny. And once again, there's Feisty having a nice little chat with him. Having a nice little chat. Chatting away with members of PLM. So yeah, I've always had evidence about that, and I've shown it many times. And then people go, I wonder why he knows so much. Well, because these lot came after me because Feisty instructed them to, and I found out information about them and proved it. You know what I mean? Bonjour, Coral.
I'm not sure, me.
But yeah, so there you go.
Hang on, I'll tell you.
We'll get back to that.
Last week.
Yeah.
Canadian Angie joins and Aki reveals she was a mod for Scottish Johnny PLM.
Okay, so if you played that clips last week, then why were you... Hold on.
Keep tapping that screen, guys.
But if you already knew that those clips existed, then why didn't you tell me that earlier instead of telling me to get them in the box?
I didn't think you were going to box him. I said do a phone call. I wouldn't box this idiot.
I've done a phone call.
He was just fucking sitting there making fun of that poor Scouts guy. Everyone was in PLM. Everybody wanted to
Princess is called investigative journalism. It's called investigative journalism.
You were on a phone call with...
Right, Canadian Angie, I get on with you, but an irate person is just perfect troll bait. I'm sorry.
Corey, and you told Corey that PLM didn't stand for that. Oh, it could stand for anything.
Oh, wait,
we damn well know.
One second.
We damn well know what PLM stood for. Do your...
Thank you, Skednix. Thanks.
A favor, stop shooting your mouth and get the hell off the app, you idiot. Sitting there fucking shooting your mouth off. That's all you're doing, looking for the attention. Go take a walk. Take a walk. No one
too much for my sensitive ears.
Wants you on the. No one wants you guys on the app. No one wants you guys anywhere. Go get a job.
Told me to do a phone call with him.
Go get a job and leave kids alone. Stop doxing people. Stop trying to threaten people. Go get a job.
Listen,
don't worry, Pandora.
Brother, you're out there catfishing as you go. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nobody's scared of you. Don't
listen, Canadian Angie, tell Corey about your relationship with Johnny Boy. Tell Corey how you're connected to Johnny.
Yeah, Jules Diamond, this is right. It's exactly what they want.
Boy, tell him now.
I am not connected to Scottish Johnny at all.
I'm not connected to Scottish Johnny. No, tell him. No. Right now you might not be friends. Has that always been the case? Has that always been the case, Canadian Angie?
Always. Has
that always been the case? She's crumbling. Watch
out.
I don't think she's crumbling. I think you're shouting over the top of her, to be honest.
Wow.
Oh, Canadian Angie, what have you done?
Wow.
They're just trolls. They're just winding. Like, I don't understand how people don't understand what's going on. You're giving them everything they want. You're just wrapping it up in a nice little bow and handing it to them.
This guy,
Canadian, I have been friends with you for long enough.
He is so, look at him go. Then anything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. Because
Corey, have I not already proved stuff?
He has, Ange. He sent me over screenshots already. Of
course they tried to trigger her. The trolls.
I even have a part of the proof has already been sent on that. And the proof has already been sent. Things are coming up. My team, my ragtag team are working. Oh, believe him. Listen, everybody. If you believe what's coming out of my mouth, drop an X in the comments. If you believe me, drop an X.
I don't think Angie's done anything wrong. I don't think he's proven that she's done anything wrong. But what he's doing is he's getting a reaction out of her, which is exactly what he wants.
I will put up
you don't have to like me, you have to believe me. Drop an X in the comments if you believe me.
This
is why it's best to stay alone, Minx.
What you do.
Drop an X in the comments.
This is what you're known for. You want everyone to big up.
Look at all the X's in the comments. You don't have to like me, but do you believe me?
Angela, hold on. Calm down. Hold on.
Sorry, I'm getting all excited.
Calm down a bit. Angela, he asked you a direct question. What is your relationship between you and Scottish Johnny, or the previous relationship you had? Are you not going to answer that?
No relationship at all. Zero.
Did you have one prior?
Never.
Okay. So So that will come out of the Aki files. And I'm going to tell you something, Canadian Angie. In that live,
I bet the views started to go up when the shouting started, you see. Keep them in the box, let them shout.
Yeah, if you've got screenshots, put them up. I'll go in my
that will come out in the Aki files. It's coming. There's a lot
The fucking Aki files.
of stuff.
The Aki files.
Yeah, you're probably
Oh my God, the Aki files.
Aki files.
Baby
like
go,
anyone's
baby go,
sharing
baby go.
Honest, baby go, fuck me. Just saying anything that can to trigger you.
Let me tell you, you heard the Epstein files. You man ain't ready for the
Don't call me
Aki
baby
files.
go, you
Baby
pedlo.
go. No. Baby go. I'm going to tell. Can I squeeze a word in?
I can't.
May I squeeze a word in? In court, in that court
You can't squeeze nothing. Your brain is squeezing. It's fucking.
My brain is squeezing. I'm a lot more intelligent than you. I've got a degree, darling. I've got a degree from one of the best universities in this country. Try again. I don't catfish. It's my daughter. Try again.
That's where you went.
Princess, darling, sweetheart.
Don't call me
If I can squeeze a
princess,
word in.
you freak. Don't
You
call
know
me
what that?
Yeah, but you see, you bit. He called you princess or whatever, and you bit. And your shoulder that pissed you off, so he's going to do it more. He's a troll. Like, why don't they understand?
Corey, I never even mentioned your name. You're that irrelevant. I mentioned.
Yeah, but Tracy, you couldn't do that over the internet, but you'd be very triggered by it, and that's what they're doing.
So many names. Your name didn't even get mentioned. I actually forgot.
Hold on.
Is that actually a Friday 13th this month? Jesus.
Corey, tell him to be
Hold
quiet
on.
for a second.
Gillian, sorry you sent me a panda hug and I totally missed it. Thank you so much.
I'm going to explain. Everyone's going, she
My favourite gift, I missed the hug.
was his mod. I was not his mod. Scottish Johnny was in Delusive Angie's boxes, said he was going to do an exposure on Alex Brigham.
Oh, that's Johnny. I remember him.
So hold on.
That's Scottish Johnny they're talking about.
He was going
Or somebody else.
to do
A strawberry moon. You guys sound like you're taking the piss. Are you taking the piss out of me? A strawberry moon. And you know as well, guys, right? You know, because I was telling you about my new little toy where I just press certain buttons and things happen. You know, because I Google so much shit. Obviously, I had to get one, you can see, with the Google symbol. Let's have that on the screen. Alright? Is there a strawberry moon tonight? What in the piss? I thought yous were trolling me. I thought yous were getting into the trolling, but obviously like a lighter type of trolling. Is it gonna? It can't be like that. Piss off. It'd be like Armageddon. Will I be able to see the strawberry moon in piss off, Google. Will I be able to see the strawberry moon in Sunderland? Probably after a few beers. Yes, will it be visible in Sunderland? The moon will rise just after sunset. Oh, will it? Fucking hell. Thanks very much. I didn't realise that. What time is sunset?
In Sunderland today, the sun will set at 9:43 p.m.
That's way after my bedtime. My bedtime's at 9 o'clock, and I have to be in bed at 9 o'clock, or there'll be hell on. Hell on.
That was PLM, head of PLM Scotland, Corey.
Can you be quiet?
Somebody can send me some pictures of their strawberry moon. Not theirs, no. The strawberry moon, not your strawberry moon.
Okay, yeah.
So anyways, Scottish Johnny said he was going to do an exposure.
That's what she said.
Shit.
On Alex Brigham. Everybody went to Scotty Johnny's, or Scottish, whatever his fucking name is, went into his live. That night, he didn't do an exposure. Teapot's friend was in there, Rose, and was picking on me. And
I love all these people's names. There was a Teapot ordering with a Scottish guy, and I don't know what's happening anymore.
Scottish Johnny modded me.
Scottish Johnny and the Cutlery were fighting with the Teapot, and there was a guy called, I don't know.
Have proof. As soon as I left that live, I demodded.
So you heard it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, well, Aki, what they actually heard from the horse's mouth was, I could mod anybody in my chat right now. I could mod anybody in the chat right now, and you won't get the notification, really, will you? Until you're out of the live and in your main screen for the thing. So all you proved was that somebody saw somebody like Canadian Angie and thought, I'm going to mod her for the shit. You know, I'll put that. That'd be a nice screenshot at some point or something. I don't think that really proved anything. I don't think that proved a friendship between Canadian Angie and Scottish Johnny. But if there is proof, put it out, because I think Scottish Johnny is one of the most scummy people I know, the little crackhead. And if there is evidence, I'll speak on it. But put the evidence out.
Itself, she was moderator for Scottish Johnny. She said she had no relationship, and now she was moderator.
I don't have a relationship with any of my mods. I hate them. No.
Look how the truth comes out. Look how she's crumbling.
There was no relationship with Scottish Johnny. Everybody was in his life for an exposure on Alex
yes or no? It's a yes or no question. It's Canadian, Angie. Were you his moderator?
Was in that live for an exposure on Alex Brigham.
That's not what I'm asking you. It's a yes or no question, baby girl. Were you?
Baby girl again, the triggerer.
You his moderator.
Don't call me baby girl, you pet.
Triggered again.
Answer the question. All right, princess, sweetheart. Answer the question. Were you his moderator?
Nothing. You're a pedlo. This is what you do. You're
Coral. I assumed you would not be here.
You're trolling.
I'm a pedlo. Never slept with a kid. I like older women actually. I like older. Not as old.
Mods are always on strike.
I prefer older women.
Pedlo.
When I started this thing, when I started my farm, I was in my early 20s. I'm not a pedlo. I was in my early 20s.
Shooting your mouth. No one's scared.
When I started this, I was in my early 20s. I wasn't a peddler. What the hell are you talking about?
I was a young man and I ran UK TikTok with an iron fist. With an iron fist.
You can never be. I can go wherever I want.
Right. Both of you can be quiet.
God.
Stop.
That's what happened,
stop.
Corey.
Angela.
That's what happened.
Angela.
Yeah.
Was Corey just live all night? I thought he was on holiday.
Yes.
Angela.
I'm not going to stop. This guy's saying that I was his mod. He modded me. I have no relationship with Scottish Johnny. I'll go in my DMs. He's full of shit.
Angela, we have asked you a yes or no question. Did you have any sort of relationship with Scottish Johnny?
No. We had
you
no
were his mod.
He modded me that day when I went in for the Alex Brigham exposure. There was a girl named Rose that was going at me about Teapot, and for some reason he modded me. When I left that live, I demodded. I wasn't expecting. I don't know Scottish Johnny.
Pick up the mods, damn right.
I will go through all my DMs with Scottish Johnny and post everything.
All my DMs with Scottish Johnny. That's not a great thing to have said.
There's no relationship.
Fair enough. You bring up a very good point, Corey.
That wasn't the best thing to have said.
Allowed to speak now? Is that okay?
Yep, go ahead.
The thing is that when people go at people get flustered and then they say shit.
Fair enough, Canadian Angie, you bring up a very good point, but isn't it weird how you came into the live saying I have zero relationship with Scottish Johnny, and then it's like, okay, yeah, I was his mod, but I never asked for it. Isn't it crazy how, like, you initially came and said you had zero relationship, and then you said he modded me, but I didn't really ask for it, but he was in his live. That's not... Is that a zero relationship? If you were modding for someone, you man in the comments,
Angela,
is that a zero relationship?
This is kind of wild. Right, what's the next one?
If Jesus was here right now, if Jesus was here right now, would you let him?
I just want to put this one on, actually. A little bit of comic relief, because I absolutely love this clip. I've seen it 100 times.
If Jesus was here right now, would you let him in?
Of course I would.
Why?
As long as he went through the proper... As long as he came here legally. As long as Jesus Christ came to this country legally, we would let him in.
Gentlemen.
Thank you. No.
As long as he had the correct papers.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, I love how stupid racists are. Alright, calm down, darkness. I said enough.
If Jesus was here right now, would you let him in?
Of course I would.
Why?
As long as he went through the proper... As long as he came here legally. As long as Jesus Christ came to this country legally, we would let him in.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. No.
Fingers crossed. Right.
Can I ask you something?
You've robbed 3. Alex was in there. He's literally...
Right, here we go. Alex live with Purple Aki after Corey's live. Connections via Cat is mod. Cut from live or dropped. Right.
Literally said, all of them have said, I was never in that fucking server. Every single one of them have always said.
We're just trying to cover all the PLM stuff, and then we'll do some of our normal reactions, and hopefully it'll be a Jesus Christ, PLM free live tomorrow.
I was the one that exposed them all. I was the only one that held lives on them.
What did you expose? You weren't the only one. I hate, honestly, I hate this dick measuring by awareness community sometimes, like.
Remember, you got no one protecting you now, Corey. Just remember that. So you can act big and bad on the internet, but remember, there's also a life off the internet. So when you sit on your little gaming chair and you're spinning...
Please don't talk about gaming chairs, Alex. Please don't talk about gaming chairs. Fucking hell, that'll be the last thing I need.
And you're scared, and you know what I mean? Like you said, you're worrying about who's going past your windows and that. People doing the things that you do is the reason why you'll get your comeuppance.
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
Evening, Jess. You help Boombox and Shah out. Do you know what it is, Mouse? People know. People that's around there know the truth. You went off the app, and before you went, Corey, right, listen, don't piss me off. Before you went...
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
I feel like I might be using that a lot in this clip, alright? Like,
I've said, remember, guys, Alex was in there. No, I wasn't. They've all said I was never in there. Every single one of them. The only association I have is because my mod was associated with within the server back in the day. You know what? It was Alex Westgarth. Get in the box, Purple Aki, get in the box.
oh shit. But this is what I can't stress this is enough. This is exactly what Purple Aki wants, because he's just going to enrage you. I haven't seen this clip, but I would imagine he's just going to enrage you and troll you. So that's what he's there to do.
You're right.
They were a PDF. Right, I swear to you. It's not your fault, but I have to keep explaining the same thing over and over again, and it's difficult to explain a short version of this. So, PLM started as a troll group. It then grew to being where obviously it had lots of members, and some of them took trolling to doxing children, believed doxing people's children was also trolling, an acceptable type of trolling. Some of them believed that taking images of people's children and putting them onto indecent images of people was also a form of trolling, but we all know that's creating CP and pseudo images of children, and that's what they're known as. They called their group Paedophile Lives Matter in response to the fact that these things have been outed that was happening within the server. And some of them, like, you know, what we'd consider trolling is different. So for the sake of TikTok, it is easier to sort of refer them to as a troll group. But in an interaction like this, not something happening off the app where like the doxing people or whatever else, this is where they're going to do trolling. They're going to trigger people. They're going to get people pissed off, and that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do.
Right, Alex, can you hear me okay?
Don't speak to me like a dickhead. Speak to me. Just speak to me normal,
What's
right?
wrong,
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
That'll be the last time I use that on this clip, I swear.
You sound upset. Talk to me normally. What's wrong? Have I said anything that triggered you?
Don't even try it, right? You want to come in my platform and you want to speak. You tell the truth.
Well, you told me to come in. People are telling me that you want me in.
But tell the truth then.
Relax, I will tell the truth.
Exactly like I said about Canadian Angie. He's come in the box, you're irate, exactly what they want.
Okay, so Kat was your mod. Yes or no? Was Kat your mod? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kat was a PLM member, a heavily involved PLM member. You had a PLM member as your mod. You knew she was a PLM member. You've interacted with Johnny Boy, head of PLM Scotland, a massive PLM member.
How did I, you know what, how did I interact with Johnny? You mean Angie gave Johnny and Sausage my number on WhatsApp the one night?
And you were interacting with him, you were working with him. Sometimes you fell out with him. You were also working with Johnny Boy, you were working with Sausage. The jig is up. Alex Brigham, the jig
But Alex has a point. Show the proof. Show the proof.
is up. I'm sorry, be like me and claim what you did. Big up.
And like I said about him making accusations about Canadian Angie with Scottish Johnny, you show proof of this, I'll put it on my platform and I'll talk about it.
Be like me and claim what you did.
Purple Aki.
You sound upset for a reason. You're upset because I'm telling the truth, Alex.
On live, don't you? You do know the phone call. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You do know that whole live was on live. You know that phone call was on live, you know that, don't you? I was live when I was on the phone call to Sausage and Johnny. Oh, I'm muffled now.
Interesting. 1 second, I want to see if I've got many more of these. I thought this was quite interesting.
These things, you might be...
Angie, Luke the judge told Angie that it was her fault that she was so pissed that she rang somebody and didn't know who it was when she was speaking to them. And Angie didn't like it, so she left. And then Angie asked the chat to do a vote about whether she was right or not. And it did not go in her favour. And this is the way she went on. Because that's the way she does.
We're talking about SA. Yeah, you might talk about when SA, you might talk about when you're great. That you would tell your mother, your mother, but you're on the phone to your friend. So you're saying your friend, yeah, has a right to listen to your trauma, thinking that you're on the phone to your mum. Right, block the hate. I'm not even
block all the haters.
I'm about this one. Mods, block.
But to be fair, the vote was like 161 and 190. So the vote was like, I would consider that quite close for some TikTok votes. So I wouldn't have been like, oh, everybody disagrees with me. Fuck the lot of you. She just can't stand anybody disagreeing with her.
All the sad faces, I don't want them in here. Because I think you're wrong. You're actually wrong, uns. Block all the sad faces, please. I'm not even joking. Mod, do I even have a mod on? I don't even know if I have a mod on. These things, you might be talking about
Mods, can we screenshot the chat where H said that they believed that person was in and then you saying they were gone, please, and put it in the evidence part of the Discord. Thank you. Right, what's next? Right, let's go from the start of some of the random videos we've got. Let's see if we can do... Oh, we'll pick a few. Oh no, there's this.
Hi.
I don't know what was going on with I don't watch Scottish TikTok, but apparently Scottish TikTok have been beefing with PLM for bloody God only knows how long. Thank you, Claire.
I'll tell you one sec, guys. I'm on my other live. I'll tell you what happened. Yeah, I found out.
I've seen a lot of Scottish people tagging this creator and other creators in my videos about Angie and PLM, so hopefully they'll see the truth.
Out with Corey, right? And he sent me a message and said he's going to drag me all over this platform for falling out with one of his friends. So that's what he did. He's been in contact with Purple Aki on Snapchat for a couple of days. They set me up. Now, you know, I put randoms in my box, yeah? Right. He got in my box a randoms, and I didn't know who he was, a few days ago, right? And as soon as I found out who he was, I kicked him out, right? But they took a screenshot. Show me the video, Purple Aki. Show me the actual video, not the screenshot. And then you can see the video of me kicking you out. Yeah, they set me up, him and Corey, right? This group.
How come I seen a video of you saying you were in private servers?
No, what happened, let me just mute this. What happened is,
she says that about everything, Amanda.
Yeah, I was being trolled by them. You know what they're like? Police, ambulance, fire brigade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in the morning. I live with my mother. It was everyday takeaways. I
remember she made a claim about that the other day, that she had it on Ring doorbell footage, but then refused to prove it.
Wasn't sleeping, I was exhausted.
Why would you refuse to prove it? If you could prove it, you just
I had to get a hotel. They threatened me. I reported them to the police. That's how bad it became. He said to me he will stop trolling me if I join that server. So I made up a lie to get him off my back and said, oh yeah, I'm on there on a fake account. But people...
Then you sat with them afterwards.
People are missing the point. If I'm...
Thank you.
On there on a fake account, that means I'm trying to hide my identity.
Really, thank you.
Right, in that server. So why on earth would I go on social media to then say, yeah, I'm on there on a fake account? I said it for him to stop trolling me, but he didn't care. He just wanted that out there. They set me up. Corey, I've never been in that server, right? I made a lie to stop the severe trolling I was getting. I mean, what do I have to get?
Do you know what? They always say in police interview footage that somebody who's telling the truth Somebody who's telling the truth will give you very short and concise answers, and a liar will ramble. This guy hasn't even had a chance to say bloody anything to her, and she's rambling on. Rambling.
To get the police report, I report them to the police. Everyone saw it for a year. They put me through absolute hell. I didn't even want to be here anymore because of
oversharing, over explanations.
What they put me through. And I am fuming with Corey, Alicia, and Canadian Angie because they're running with that. I'm in this PLM server. Only Tony Official cleared my name, right, and said
Tony Official, wasn't he in them as well? I don't know. I don't think the Tony Official. I don't think it worked out well for him when he got involved. From what I remember, maybe I'm wrong.
That my photo was doxed in there. They set me up, okay? And Tony, he cleared my name. And now Corey, because we've had an argument, is trying to set me up with this dirty group by saying I'm in this PLM server.
You said it. I don't know why we have to keep reminding Angie of her own words. 1 second. I'll do it again, though. Because, you know, it's fairly easy to do.
I'm willing to offer you a pardon if you join the PLM server and you change them orange hearts to purple hearts in the username.
I'm already in there, then. I'm already in there.
Oh, you're already in there. Under what account?
Oh, I'm not telling you. I bet you're busy, you think?
Purple.
It's talk. Yeah, I'm in there, man. I'm in there. Watch again, I'm there. Well, I'm not going to tell you that, innit? It's a secret account, but I'm in there.
Now, but Angie, I can't lie, you was chatting.
Sorry, 1 second. Knitter. I thought it said knits. So long-winded rather than facts. What is? Doesn't make sense. Please play again. Well, I wouldn't want it to be too long-winded for Knitter.
I'm willing to offer you a pardon if you join the PLM server and you change them orange hearts to purple hearts in the username.
I'm already in there, then. I'm already in there.
Oh, you're already in there. Under what account?
Oh, I'm not telling you. I bet you're busy, you think?
Purple.
It's talk. Yeah, I'm in there, man. I'm in there. Watch again, I'm there.
I'm going to the police about them today. If I'm in that server, let me tell you something. They can have all my devices. Show me the proof I'm actually in that server.
The police won't be able to deal with anything if we find out any user in dirty, because there was secret service against every Scottish person.
Yeah, and when I had them on my platform, I didn't even know who they were. They're talking 3 years ago when I had them on my platform, and I didn't even know who they were. So what's people talking about? I've never been in that server, ever. And their Corey is running with that I'm in that dirty server.
See the thing I'm going to say, Angie? I was in Steamcoat 1 when Willie sailed us up the river.
Oh, I know what you mean, Nida.
No, I'm not lying.
I missed what you meant.
I'm waiting for a paedophile hunter to download the full iCloud. And
prove it, Cal.
I have no idea how these people speak on Scottish TikTok without getting banned. I really don't.
Information, and then I'm.
I swear to fuck, shut up.
What?
You shut up.
Oh.
Look at you.
No, look at you. Prove it. Prove that I'm in that. Prove I'm in that server, love. Prove it. Yeah, you're doing it off the. The lot of you.
They get banned all the time. I'm not surprised.
Prove that I'm in that server. Prove it, love. Prove it. Now piss off and leave me alone.
I've added that to my repost if you guys want to watch it in full. I'm not going to be able to get away with that. Right, let's go and watch some random ones now. Some random videos. If you enjoy the reactions, please make sure you're following. I know a couple of you just dropped a follow there. Thank you very much. Right, let's go. Where are we at? What? These are the guys we reacted to a while ago who turned up to see Lionel Richie like a week early or something. Thank you, Yaya. Or 2 weeks early, I'm not too sure.
Crazy. No, thank you. I'm so happy you got the date right. Thank you, young man.
Sheffield went viral because there's a lady tonight named Julie and her husband.
10 days early.
I don't know whether you saw it. Julie, I know you're out there somewhere, but she went on Instagram or Facebook and said, I'm on my way to the Lionel Richie concert. And her husband got there and said, honey, there's no one in the parking lot of the Lionel Richie concert. So she did a little research 10 days early. Now that's what I call a fan. Yeah, listen, tonight.
What kind of crazy?
Lovely that. Absolutely not.
Oh, I don't like that.
Absolutely not. I can't be. No more drama for the rest until 8 o'clock.
Was yesterday.
No more. Later, Chippy.
Hang on.
Oh God, there's so much drama. I cannot deal.
Hey, buddy.
This is wild. Man pulls up on kid that he met playing Roblox. Man gets directions to a child's house. Look at this shit. This is wild. Check your kids' devices, guys. Do it regularly and spontaneously.
Are you the kid off Roblox?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting on you.
I normally don't meet kids at their house. I made it a section for this.
Yeah.
Well,
Mom, I have someone here to meet you.
who are you? I met your son off Roblox. What are you doing here? Well, he gave me his
Come here.
address.
You need to come inside.
We play a lot on Roblox.
Okay.
And he gave me his address.
So you showed up here?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
For
he
him?
He said his mom was hot, his username, and my mom is hot.
Are you trying to hook me up with somebody?
He sent pictures of you.
Then why'd you have the man come to our house?
You look just like the pictures do.
Well,
you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just very odd.
Yeah, we play a lot of games on Roblox.
What is his username?
This is just weird.
Big Daddy 69.
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I told you he was a grown man.
He was just wanting me to meet you, and I wanted to meet you.
Well, I'm Crystal.
I'm Jonathan.
Nice to meet
Can I
you.
come in?
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
I guess.
I just didn't know about that.
You're very attractive.
The fuck?
I mean, I guess we could.
Well,
You're not like gonna hurt us, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you look
Come on
nice.
in. I mean, this is weird.
You don't.
Well, that is not how you safeguard children. Was that the last time we saw them?
Keep up with who your kids play with on Roblox.
What the fuck? That's gotta be scripted. Surely. I bloody hope so. Fucking hell.
Well, hello.
This is wild as well. So a YouTuber has attacked another YouTuber on live, and 2 have been tragically unalive. This is absolutely nuts.
Oh, hello. It's Vegas Paulie C, and this is a very sad story here in Las Vegas. We are in front of the Bellagio. This is the Bellagio Lake. The police are still out here, and the strip is closed to traffic. I normally do not do hard news, but because this involves Las Vegas and social media people, one of whom I knew, I feel that this is in my wheelhouse. According to eyewitnesses and footage from a live stream, a YouTuber known as Finny the Legend was broadcasting his walk along the strip near the Bellagio fountains when accompanied by a woman. During the stream, another individual believed to be a fellow YouTuber who goes by the name Sin City Manny or is affiliated with the Sin City family.
I don't know these YouTubers, but this is wild.
Family channel briefly appeared in the background before returning moments later and engaging in a heated confrontation with the woman. This is all on a YouTube live. Seconds later, the man could be seen pulling out a handgun and firing multiple shots off screen. The live stream recorded
It has happened on TikTok before, FYP clips.
at least 7 gunshots as bystanders screamed and fled for safety. The woman accompanying the streamer appeared to grab the camera during the chaos.
Mods, I see you working behind the scenes. You've done really well today. Thank you.
And she fell to the ground.
It sounded a bit patronising. I didn't mean it like that. You're being shit hot.
Did see the video. According to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, at least 2 people have perished.
Get some blue hearts in the chat. Thank you, mods, for keeping this live safe today.
In this tragedy. We'll see the entire story tomorrow in the news. Vegas Paulie C. Well, hello. It's
What's going on?
Can I ask you something? I said, yeah.
Right. Miss J reacts to Delusive Angie. Delusive Angie won't let J in the box. Shock. But she wouldn't want her to give her side of the story, would she?
Yeah, she said, do you think I should be sectioned? I said, Angie. I said, come on now. I said, I wouldn't go that far. She was so upset. I swear on my kids. Oh my God, I'm actually getting so mad, yeah? I've got no reason to lie. This woman's got every reason to lie. She has got a TikTok platform to protect. So she'll lie just to make sure that she's safe, yeah? So her platform's safe and everyone supports her and feels sorry for her. I did feel sorry for you, Angie. And look how that's ended up. Continuously, people of my own friends have gone at me for being with you, for being with friends with you. You told me you were going to end your life. You said, do you think I need to be sectioned? I said, Angie, come on, man. She went, come on, you're my best friend. You tell me the truth. I said, best mate. I started laughing. Honestly, there's so many people that I've had to talk to about this now.
But I've got to agree with what Luke said earlier on. Why is it Miss J's fault that Angie was so out of her head she didn't know who she was speaking to?
So many.
How is it, you know what I mean?
People don't ever fucking ask me for fucking help ever again when I'm late on my own kid's school run, and that's on me. That's on me if I'm late for my own kid's school run. But I was
glad Luke stood on business with that one, but it's true.
Because I was up with you, wasn't I, Angela? On the phone,
She's pissed now and she's walking to a police station, apparently.
I'm just gonna end it. J. You had.
Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you so much.
No problem repeating my name then. You had no problem repeating on the phone then. J. I can't continue. I can't go on feeling like this. So you want me to put the phone down? And then when you've asked me that, I've gone, what? I said, we're not best mates. Don't be ridiculous. She said, eternity, tell me the truth. I said, oh my God. I said, Angie, it's not eternity, it's Jay. I said, but if you need to go and speak to eternity, do you want me to put her in the call? She didn't answer. She did not answer. Why would I decept? I don't care what info. The info that she's told me is about her own friends.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Pineapple's already messaged me. She's unblocked me and messaged me saying she's not told you shit. So you're a fucking liar. You do nothing but lie.
Well, I just don't understand. Like, I like Jade. I get on with Jade. Emmy, you're one of my favourite fish suppers. But the thing is, Delusive Angie is a known liar. Oh my God. Yeah, she's a known liar. Sorry, I thought I was getting tagged in a strange video there.
Like you did yesterday about the police and ambulance. Where were they, Angie? Fucking nowhere. I said about the clapper.
Like, why? Like, I like Jay, but Jay knows she's a fucking liar. You know, we all know she's a liar. I don't know why so many people entertain her.
And I apologise. Tell them that I handed myself in, Angie. And what did the police say, Angela?
Oh.
You wouldn't let me in the box to explain, so later on, I'll make sure that I will tell the truth. I never ever come live. I avoid it. I avoid coming live because of this. It's bizarre. I was late for my own kids on a school run because I'd overslept because I was on the phone to your fucking deluded self. That's what happened. So tell them the truth about what you've told me on the phone.
Wow.
Because I never have repeated it. I've never fucking repeated it. But you know what? I'm going to let you do the work. You out your own self, darling. You're a
Thank you for the gifts, guys.
Fucking liar. That's what you are. Oh, Eternity, are you still there? Yeah. Of course I'd say that, you absolute idiot. Fucking deluded bitch. She's actually fucking deluded. Don't ever come on here and play victim ever again. Because
unfortunately, Jay, she's going to for the rest of her existence on TikTok.
When someone's on the phone, you know what I went through last year when someone did unalive themselves in my family, yeah? So.
Oh, fuck, Jay. Sorry, chat. I didn't know that was going to come up. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing.
No, I'm not going to put the phone down on you, you stupid fucking cunt.
We love the TikTok shop, right? Just because of that final word. But, fuck, Jay, man. 1 second, guys. I just had to drop Jay a message, and I knew my terrible ass memory I'd forget, so I just had to drop her a quick message. Sorry. And that's the problem. Like, somebody like Delusive Angie triggers people so much. You know what I mean? Someone so much.
You, Rob.
Never apologise for leaving and protecting your own mental health. That's why the trigger warnings are up there. You never know what's going to happen on these reactions, you know. Darren steals from Tesco and takes pictures in parks.
3 things from Tesco. You've stopped off at a park and then taken pictures.
No.
What?
No,
This
I
is what I'm
haven't.
thinking as well.
No, I haven't.
But you can't be taking pictures.
Did he?
Of other people's kids.
Did he? Probably not the right fucking word to use.
Darren.
Oh my god, I haven't.
But this is.
I'm panicking. Don't panic. No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job. But was you panicking when you...
This is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how many subs you're getting. You can't take pictures of
No,
other
see what
people's
I mean?
kids.
Now you're twisting it, Dean.
That's what you've just said.
No.
All these TikTok creators with their generic soundboards. Psh, let me have it. I've still got a few spots to fill.
I said, do you think it's okay for
No,
people...
I don't. That's why I said you shouldn't be doing it.
Listen. Do you think it's okay for people to come over into this country?
So he's a racist too, is he? He's a fucking racist too. Great. He apparently does shit with a cat. He wants to see his own cousin with a partner. He's sleazy as hell towards women. And turns out he's a racist too. Turns out that he's an absolute... Honestly, fuck me. I just can't. I can't.
And take pictures of young kids and follow them.
What you...
Yeah, I think we need to look at what a microaggression is, Kel. So, what is a racist microaggression? So,
according to Wikipedia, microaggression is a term used for commonplace verbal, behavioral or environmental slights, whether intentional or unintentional, that communicate hostile, derogatory, or negative attitudes toward members of marginalized groups.
So making a comment and saying people coming over in our country and doing this, that and the other is a microaggression and a form of racism. And listen to it again.
And take pictures of into this country people to come.
And also the fact that it's completely out of left field. They're asking him why he was taking pictures in parks, and his response is to say, do you think it's right for people to come over here and do this? The fuck you're talking about? Nothing to do with it. That's just you pushing this.
Come over into
reflecting with some microaggressions.
This country and take pictures of young kids and follow them.
What do you reckon about this, Dave?
But for me stealing, hold on, for me stealing petty little things.
Yeah, because the way I thought he was...
Ooh, you're hard.
saying it was like...
I didn't hurt anyone.
What do you mean hurt anybody?
I haven't literally hurt anyone in stealing name. Whereas people came over to this country and sat in a park.
The fuck's this got to do with you? What's this got to do with you?
And took random pictures of kids and followed them.
You bummed the cat, Darren. You can't.
No, I never. See what?
I'm panicking. Don't panic. No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job. But was you panicking when you...
You're talking shit. Come on, I mean, talking shit.
Darren, I'm joking.
You've got to remember as well, Darren has, you know, he basically, I can't think of the word, he has capacity. He has capacity. His disabilities are to do with having a stroke, and they are physical disabilities. So he knows what he's saying. And what he says half the time is fucking vile. I don't know who that is, Danielle. So I don't know.
And I don't want to hear any...
This is wild. This will be the last clip of today, guys. So if you enjoyed the reactions, please follow. If you want me to react to clips, please tag this account that I'm going to pop in, and one of the mods will pin it. TheFactFreak 4. Make sure you're following that one as well. It's my main awareness account. My main awareness account. Oh, fuck. The Hardys. Oh, fuck me. Shit. I'm not going to react to anything else. This is going to be the last video anyway, but I don't. That's fucking. Nobody wants to fucking hear that shit. Do you know what I mean? That's. There's some blue hearts in the chat or something like that. It just seems like a daft little thing, but you know, it doesn't seem enough, that sort of thing. But what else can we do as a community while we're alive? That's so fucking sad if it's true. Fucking hell, it really is. I wish the family all the best in the circumstance, and fucking condolences and that. It's fucking terrible. I'm gonna sign off. It's not the right time to be doing this, is it? I'll head off. Thank you anyone who sent any gifts, followed, subbed, interacted with the chat. I really appreciate you guys. Remember, I will be back here at 6 o'clock tomorrow. And yeah, fucking hell, it's a rough one, that. That was a rough one. Condolences to that family. Right, peace guys. Peace. Thank you as always.